Hello audience, my name is Isaac Atiers and I am the bot of Bardic Logs and I welcome you to more D&D therapy. I mean, inner demons. A show where even the inner demons need their mental health day. As I welcome you to Side Quest for the Holidays in part 6. You head into Helfner's Rise. You guys enter, first off, it's a multi-layered wall. So there's like 2 entire layers of different guards and such, and it's again, Rocco, you're just kind of like, man, this is how a wall should fucking be, and everyone else is like, god damn, this place is defended well. But as you guys enter, you enter on the eastern side here. You guys see giant calcium silver lining. Rocco, roughly 5 years ago, there was a kind of a civil war amongst the city, where King Silver Lining, the man is ever so optimistic in his name, decided to just up and die and not tell anyone or put any kind of will. So there's a civil war amongst many groups, from the merchants factions to, you even remember yourself seeing walking plant people from the druid, the giant honeybee druid who runs the park, Miss Honeydew, her own plant army trying to take over the town. You remember everything, but now it's a lot more subtle. It's been claimed. No, the title has been claimed. The town is running again, but there's still the remnants of this. You still see posters of, plant rebellion. You see plant rights. Up, literally a plant, like a pumpkin giving like the fucking fist bump up, going plant rights. You see fucking merchants all around. In fact, as you're passing through the eastern side, you see a shop that is very familiar to you, Rocco. One that never let you inside before because he looked down upon you. It's run by an undead caretaker and his halfling guard up front. You see 2 lovely women pointing, "Oh, please, guys, come shop inside." And when they do, the halfling's like, hey, wait, I know you, don't I? Pointing to you, Rocco.
Yeah, fuck off. And I keep walking.
Fuck off anyways. Who needed to talk to you?
Huh. Alrighty then.
Yeah, as you guys walk in, so you would know that the fighting pits are up towards the docks. Last time you came to the docks, they were destroyed by a dwarven warship, the first metal warship ever made, which was quickly sunk by a kraken. So it was a massive fight that went out in the port, and you do remember hearing of heroes stopping the kraken. But you're not sure how rebuilt it would be. You're just aware that the fighting pits are kind of near the previously destroyed docks.
So we're going to the fighting pits, right?
Actually, I think Rocco, you know where the Artificers Guild here is? I mean, you lived here, so.
It would be to the south. Down in the marketplace.
Yeah, we can go there. I think we should go to the fighting pits first, though. Want people to know that Rocco's back in town and he means business.
And we can get some extra gold. Don't know how expensive the Artificers are.
As you're going, you see in a distance, Rocco. You're not sure if you're ready to go back yet. But as you're passing the corner, you can kind of see off in a distance, very vaguely, what you remember to be Roxy's outpost. Her slight general store and slight inn and slight many things. As you stare at it, you feel that sense of memories come about to flood back in, but you shake it off. No, not yet. You can't get emotional yet. You just got here. What's it? Nails. That's not what the fuck is in Demon's name? Nails speaks up. He's like, Rocco. While you guys head to the pits, I assume up north, Is there anybody you'd like me to go get for you?
You know what I want you to do?
Yeah.
I want you to fly around and I want you to look for tieflings. Specifically ones that wear like leather and spikes. They'll typically wear about the same things together. They huddle around in groups. Just go looking around for them and see where you see them and report back to me.
All right. I'll go take a look. Nails flies off, turning into a crow once again. The classic crow Nails. He flies into the air and soars around for a bit. I assume you guys are just going to start slowly walking towards the pits, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, you guys does take about an hour to get there, so Nails will come back eventually. So is there anything you guys like to talk about before Nails gets back?
I heard. Sorry, I heard some rumors that a dwarven warship attacked. Fuck is up with that, Rocco? You know anything about it?
Shit was kind of crazy here for a few years, especially when King Silver Lining died. The people in the slums are the first ones to die. But beyond that, I don't know too much.
There was definitely, from the damage of the Kraken, massive flooding in the slums, and it even accidentally put a hole in the wall. What happened is that it started to corrode the dirt under the wall, so that people started to sneak in through the slums, and it became a whole fucking issue. There's this whole deportation thing, and oh god, Rocco, you just remember seeing people you knew and loved getting kicked out of the town, and for a moment it almost brings a tear to your eye. But as you're reminiscing, suddenly Nails comes down. Yeah, it's me, Nails. He transforms out from the crow. God, I hate birds. Bad news, Rocco. The fighting pits you want, run exclusively by tieflings.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, I was looking around. So there's I don't know how many gangs you knew, but there's 4 of them that run it, or apparently that run around the area. But I saw these tieflings really just bossing around everyone else.
Alright, change of plans. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hand Cammy a sack of gold, and I'm gonna say, Cammy, you're not gonna fight. You're gonna place the bet on Corvis. Corvis, you're gonna have to do it without haste.
Actually, I'm going to reach into my bag and hand Rocco the potion of invisibility.
How long does the potion?
And the black feather.
Oh,
So these turn me invisible.
Yes.
Are you sure you don't want me going in the pits? I'm sure I can do it. Shouldn't be too hard.
What do you think, Corvis?
You seem to have some issues with these tieflings. Even going invisible, you're not going to be able to place bets.
You know what?
As you know how somehow disguise yourself.
I say if you want to go into the pits, Cammy, go ahead and go in the pits. But you got to put this bet on Corvis, regardless.
So place a bet on how much gold is this exactly?
Let me double check real quick.
it's a lot of gold at this point.
1,000 gold.
I'm attuning to black feathers since I'm handing it over to Rocco to attune to.
Okay.
So I'm giving you 1,000 gold.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. I'm sorry if I'm making you upset or anything like that.
And also, here's your potion. Don't forget to take it before you go into the pit.
What? Oh, yeah. Thank you. I will. I'll make sure to drink it.
I want to do like I want to give him like a death stare. Really look into the soul of his eyes. Make sure you take it.
Okay.
Alright, let me see. Let me change this nice city ambiance here. Okay, so as you guys enter closer and closer, eventually you start to see the dock. Rocco, you see the dock has definitely been repaired. You see dwarven trade has once again become going. The initial issue that caused that whole conflict with the dwarves, the fact that they cut off trade out of fear, and that the Civil War had caused just like trade to go out the fucking door. The dwarves are now back to their gem trading. You can see down the riverside little boats, tiny dwarven boats, miniature versions, carrying large, massive gems, absolute beauties, like blood gems. You see orange, kind of like tiger eyes, ambers. You see rubies, emeralds, obsidian carved beautifully out. You see them all transporting to the center of Helfner's Rise. You see a sense, Rocco, since you've come back, you do see a sense of repairing and rebuilt in the town and city. A reformation of what used to be. As you do that, as you're focused on that, you're a familiar voice. Rocco? Sounds like young, not childish. Well, last time you heard him, he was childish, but now your brother has clearly grown up a little bit. Rocco?
Oh, which brother is it? As I look at him.
Let's see.
Is it Danik?
Yes.
Oh god, it's this one. Fuck.
Yeah, he's like, Rocco.
Don't say my name too loud. Fuck.
Sorry,
I pull a hood over my head and be like, "Now come here." And I give him a big hug.
Yeah, he's like, I'm sorry, I forgot. I just, when did you come back? Who are these guys?
Shh. This is Corvis, and don't worry about him. Look, I'm gonna only be in town for a little bit. How's Mom's doing?
Mom's great. She finally got a job at the bakery.
Oh, that's good.
But you know how Dad still is.
Your dad, not mine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Your stepdad.
How's everyone else doing?
You know, Linessa she's done a good job trying to fence while doing the fruit stand, but you know, she's busy. I never really see her. It's a bummer, but we try to help her. Lucia has been staying away from the crimes by helping her with the fruit stand. Danik, on the other hand, Danik OD'd.
Wait, so I'm talking to Kinnan?
Yeah. Sorry, I meant Kinnan.
Danik OD'd?
Yeah, he's fine now. He's in the hospital, being taken care of by the priest. But it happened just last week. He took too much of that fury, that new stuff. He went to try to use it in the fighting pits because he thought it would give him enough of a oomph to make a few bucks. And his heart couldn't handle it. He was in the middle of a wrestle and he had a heart attack. So it was a mix of many things. He's fine now because of the magic, but it costed basically everything he had to save him.
Danik was always a fucking idiot. How are you doing? How is everybody, man? How's everyone reacting to it?
Rough. Really, really rough. It's a lot going on right now, and Mom and Dad are doing their best to try to keep the family together. Lunessa, heartbroken, she keeps visiting him almost every day. She basically has last week given up fencing. She hasn't even gone to any bouts during the normal time. She's a little worried about him, and Lucia is doing her best to run the fruit stand. He grabs you, but like, Rocco, are you sure you can't stay for like a little bit? Like Shanna, Joda, and Revan, like they're older now and they're helping around the house, but like I'm sure the family would be so happy to see you again.
Are you staying out of trouble?
He kind of like looks sheepishly. Mostly.
So what have you been getting into?
So you know Malevolent Memories, the orc gang up in the rich side.
Mm-hmm.
They've been paying me to do runs for them. It's low end. I swear, Rocco, it's low end. Sorry, Big R. It's low end. It's nothing. It's just a few gold to help us get by. I promise. I'm not gonna go do anything like drug related for them. I promise.
What was the name of the gang, real quick?
Malevolent Memories. They're like the upper rich black market side.
All right. Here's what are you doing a run for them right now?
Yeah. He holds up a little package. It's like a little black package with a red bow on it. They're gonna pay me 20 whole gold for this one.
I'll be by home later. Soon. We're gonna don't worry about what we're gonna do. But I'll be stopping by home to see Mom and everyone. In a little bit.
He hugs you very tightly. All right, well, I have to run, but Big R, but please be safe, and remember, Lilliput still hasn't, he still hasn't forgiven the debt.
Let me ask you a quick question before you run, Kenan.
Yeah.
What did you want to do when you grew up?
Well,
not crime. Like, what did you want to do?
I've been thinking a lot about being an adventurer. I've been hearing about the Guild of Adventurers run by Lavender Storm in the south. There's also the Kingsguard, and I thought, maybe if I struggle to survive in our situation, maybe I need to get out of this situation, Then maybe I can help Mom and Dad. And maybe Dad will finally be happy for once.
We'll have to talk about this later, but the adventuring life, it's not fucking worth it. I've already lost, I watched 2 people die, and then a third one hit his head on a rock, and I never saw him again.
What? What? I thought... What are you doing now, Big R?
I'm in the bounty hunters. They told me I could either rot away in jail, or I could do the bounty hunting thing.
You I imagine you lower your collar just a bit to show your little slave tattoo.
I don't know what these will do, but I think they'll kill me if they go off.
Oh. Big R, he just hugs you tightly. Be safe, and please just come by, even if we don't get to see you again for a long time. Everyone misses you.
I'll definitely stop by. Stay safe.
Okay.
Try to stay out of trouble.
I will, as he starts running off.
Did I notice that tattoo?
Yeah. Everyone notices it. It's pretty obvious when he flashes it. It's the same tattoo that Cammy has, and the same or Amleth has. And it's the same one that every single ex-prisoner or ex-convict or anyone with a violent past has had when they joined the Inner Demons. It's a mix of a fireball rune and a deep freeze rune that simultaneously freezes your head and blows it up.
Fucking Christ. One that...
Some kind of Suicide Squad.
Very.
Rocco, you didn't tell me you had that.
No, you've seen it. I flashed it when we were making the deal with the
Theodore.
guy that was trying to rip us off for the direwolf.
I didn't remember. No, I might know a person might be able to get rid of that. Oh, and he's dead.
Yep, I died. I'm back.
It's like, oh no,
Rocco, you
Guys.
definitely have a moment where, Cammy, just because you don't have it, because you're not Amleth anymore, so I wouldn't give you this information this time. But Amleth would normally have this info as well, just so you know. Is that Rocco, and by proxy, Amleth, you would know that when you got these ruins, that if they're ever triggered, so like they're like stamped on, almost like a tattoo gun, and you're unfamiliar with the spell that was put on, but they mention that if it's any other removal spell besides the specific one they put, it goes off.
Huh. Alright then.
They could be lying. They could be lying and just trying to intimidate. But by all means, you doubt they are.
Okay, so this is on my main character?
Yeah, on Amleth.
Okay, okay.
And yeah, Rocco,
Alright.
you would know this, that like there's that it's meant for the safety of like their insurance to make sure that the public safety is fine. And at the end of the day, they're not going to just kill you just to kill you.
Right, yeah.
As you guys get closer to the fighting pits, Rocco, you see them. They're these bunch of buildings put together. It's, instead of one grand hall, it's multiple little like bedding pits and bedding areas. They try to help make sure they can do rain, snow, dark nights, fucking bright as day, whatever. They have them inside the buildings, lit up by torches and stuff. And as you approach, you stop kind of roughly here-ish, on the other side of the water pathway. You see a small bridge. I forgot to put the bridges, but you see the small bridge around here. And on the other side, you do see very familiar leather jackets, spikes, and horns and tails. This is Hell's Children. The gang that killed your wife.
Alright, guys. I gave you the money, Cammy. Corvis, you're gonna do good. Cammy, put all that money on Corvis, and good luck on your own attempt in the pit.
Don't forget
Thanks.
to drink your potion of invisibility and attune to that dagger, Rocco.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll definitely make sure. I promise.
With all the plans laid out, Rocco, you go invisible. So just make sure I understand, you're just gonna follow them to make sure everything's okay, right?
Yeah, but can I cast haste without breaking the invisibility?
I don't
Oh,
think so. Let me double check.
I would think it does, honestly.
Oh, sorry, I mean, I don't think that you could, but yes, I do think it does break it, because it says any... Yeah, or cast a spell. So, invisibility breaks when you attack or cast a spell. You need greater invisibility to do it without breaking it.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Which is why I gave you the potion of invisibility and the dagger.
Mm-hmm. So you could do both.
So maybe I could sneak somewhere and then
Cast it, re-go
cast
invisible.
it. Yeah.
Absolutely, that's a possibility. So with everything in a set, Rocco, you do start to follow them, and as you go through the pits again, it is, I would not say emotional as much as just like low-key angering, seeing everybody walking around. You even start to see some of Primal Instincts, the Tabaxi gang. You see that they've been overtaken by the Hell's Children and are working for them, and have both patches on their shoulders, no longer just being Primal Instincts, but part of Hell's Children. And as you go towards the main fighting pit, you see him You see his fucking face, Rocco. You see that motherfucker's face. Emil, that bastard that slit your wife's throat right in front of you while smiling. He's chatting to just some random woman. It looks like maybe he's flirting with her, whatever. It doesn't matter in your eyes. You just see him, and for a moment you start to see red. You try to take your deep breaths. And you guys, while Rocco's there, you can hear him, even invisible, the deep, heavy breathing. As you just can't help but get this deep anger as you see him.
Rocco, you're kind of being obvious. What's going on?
I'm cool.
As you guys approach, you have to pass him. And as you go to the betting areas and the sign-up areas, Rocco, you hear his voice, and you get flashbacks to him grabbing you by the chin and saying, "You should have paid your debts, little man," and throwing you off into the river. You just get another flashback of your wife smiling as it turns bloody, the image. You see him, and there's that moment where the Quentin Tarantino kind of kicks in your head. As you see his back, it's right there. Rocco, he's right there. But you don't do anything. You know the plan. You take a deep breath and you move on. It's so hard not to. But with all your willpower, Rocco, you keep going. What is going through your head as you barely pull away from this man?
It's more I'm just looking at the people in here, and I'm just thinking, I have my hand on my wand of fireball, and I'm like, maybe that'd be enough, but I never got out of here alive. Gonna have to figure something out. I mean, he hangs out here. Maybe we could come back. Maybe he could wait until he leaves. There's gotta be a way.
And are you thinking this to yourself or quietly saying this?
Thinking it to myself.
Okay.
As you guys pass in, you see a half-elf woman up front. Well, hello there. Oh, you look like two fighters. Oh, let me guess. Are you gonna join the pits? Get in against Rascally Riley.
That would be correct, and we would also like to pay some bets.
Amazing. Well, as I'm hoping you know, unlike normal betting areas, you can bet on yourself. Purely because we don't care about the moral and ethics of that. We're here to make some money. Now, aren't we, gentlemen? And all like the tieflings and tabaxi laugh. And you even see this dwarf. Oh, yes we are, lass.
Corvis laughs with them. So it's like, yeah, money's money. Anyway, you make it. Does not matter.
Mm-hmm. And so, how much bets would you like to put on your gentleman? And you can pick your fights. Would you like to go against another fighter in like a sparring match, essentially, not to the death, or would you like to fight a creature?
And put me up against another fighter, and put me down for 1,000 gold on me.
1,000 gold on Corvis. Understood.
And I'm just gonna place my 1,000 coins on that guy too, Corvis. And just go ahead and just put me up against whatever you feel is right. I'm not a picky person.
All right. Let me see. She has like this like little chart, and it shows like power level versus like appearing power level versus like the monsters, and she holds it up to you, and then her eyes kind of widen for a moment. Corvis, you can't see what she sees, but she has a moment. Yes, sir. I will absolutely put you against our very best that we could get for you.
Wait, what? What? Wait a minute. Okay,
I'm sorry, you're going to put him against your very best?
No, the very best qualified for him. Apologies.
Oh, yeah.
I meant qualified for
okay,
him.
okay.
The very best
Oh,
situationally.
That would get, like I was about to say, that would get him slaughtered.
Oof,
Apologies.
okay,
I meant the very best in his racket.
All right. That's okay. I can work with that. All right. Well, so who's gonna be fighting first exactly?
You will be fighting at the same time. We have
Oh.
Yes, we have multiple pits. So first, she hands you both tickets. In 15 minutes, Mr. Corvis, if you would enter Fighting Pit A1, and you, Mr. Cammy, if you would enter Fighting Pit D3.
Okay. Sounds good.
And
By the way, are there any rules that I should know about when it comes to fighting?
absolutely, she points to the a scroll hanging from the top. I was just about to get to that. Thank you very much. One, do not attack the audience members. No matter the heckling, the shouting, the booing, do not attack them. You do, you'll be struck down by the gods as quickly as can be.
We can defend ourselves if some audience member decides to attack us, right?
Absolutely, that's assault, different than if they're just heckling.
Good, good.
Secondary. You may only call the match a minute after it has started. You are not allowed to call the match for 1 minute. You have to put on the show. 3. All proceeds and winnings and bets go to those who made the bets. We do not cut here, as we make our own bets here. Do not expect us to pay you to enter for fun, but do not expect us to take even a little bit of your cuts.
Okay.
You're not paid to go in, you make your own money here.
Oh, the best type of fighting ring.
Indeed. Besides that, the final one says, have a bloody good time.
I'm just going to talk at that one.
She does laugh. Our esteemed patron and owner, Emil, does have quite a sense of humor, does he? Now,
Indeed.
she gestures to a side door. If you two gentlemen would like to walk that way, the audience will be waiting for you. And Rocco, you're gonna have to choose. Do you want to watch Corvis or Cammy?
Corvus.
Yeah, since I'm the one with the money bet on him.
Absolutely. So Cammy, with everyone else to the side, you enter the fighting pit. It is rambunctious. It absolutely just fucking hustling and bustling. You get people screaming, yelling, "Woo! Woo! Kick its ass! Get it! Woo! Look at that small fry!" Shit like that. And
Oh man.
all of a suddenly, on the other side, the gate lifts up, and it is. Let me see, what would be a good one?
A little puppy.
It is a group of mephits. Steam, rock, and magma mephits. They
What?
come out with their big noses and wings, almost fairy-esque, skeletal in the manner. The magma one, red with cracked skin, lava dripping out. The brown one being earth, and the air one being almost ethereal looking. They look like messed up versions of fairies coming out.
I am starting to get overwhelmed, and there's so many things in my mind just going at once. Then I remember the potion, and I try to take one sip of it. It tastes like crap. I almost throw up just tasting it. And I think to myself, I'm like, I should really drink this, but I feel like I'm just gonna throw it up. I'll just, since I don't think anybody's watching, I'll just dump it out and I'll just try to handle this on my own. And basically I just dump out the potion. I don't even drink it.
Alright, you dump out the potion. It goes to the ground, and at the dirt, a small sunny flower sprouts.
That's actually really cool. Oh. Then I see the enemies, and I'm suddenly brought back to all of the noise and everything, and I just freeze. And something happens. I don't faint, but I'm not there anymore. And suddenly you just see me smiling, just grinning like a madman. And I start laughing uncontrollably. And I can't stop laughing. Then I look over at the enemies and I just look at them and I say, so many legs, so many limbs, so many fingers, so many faces. I can't get out of it. Oh, it's so much fun. Let's see what will happen today.
And as we black out from your fight and go into Corvis, we see that just you bum rushing them. As the camera pans back, just immediate laughter, and it rings throughout the hallways. As it goes through the hall, whoosh, whoosh, you hear laughing and slashing, and you just hear the Mephits, one of them cry out in Eganon, "Mama, help me!" As you, down the hall, you just hear an explosion, Rocco. As you're about to enter the audience, you just see a magma Mephit get flung down the hallway. It explodes. Entering Corvis's fighting ring, Rocco, you hear the crowds. You get that rush back to you. You feel your heart racing again. It's been a long time since you've gambled this much, let alone been here. You see the old pits that you used to gamble all your money at, and you feel back at home, baby. Corvis, you enter. A spotlight hits you. Entering this side, standing roughly, like makeup height and stuff because you didn't tell them. They're just kind of like, yeah, he's like 6 foot something. Oh, and
I am exactly 6 feet.
Oh, he's 6 foot. And from that, you enter and the crowd goes wild. Woo! Wow! In the distance, I will say you can hear that slight echo of laughter. As Cammy, a very familiar voice, is just laughing and laughing down the hallway. You hear another explosion as Cammy, back in the arena, with ease, you have just taken out the Mephits. They explode with their after-death shocks. You're laughing, surrounded by their remains, when suddenly you hear a groan from deep in the tunnel. It is the Alpha Mephit, this giant hand made of pure steam. It comes out, this massive fucking fairy type creature. As it blows steam out, it burns your skin every a little bit. You look with eyes wide with insanity. And I like to imagine that moment from Pirates of the Caribbean where Jack Sparrow like jumps into the Kraken's maw. You're like jumping towards his mouth about to slash. Then we cut back to Corvis. Corvis, your opponent enters the battlefield. A large, absolutely hulking Goliath in full plate armor with a halberd and a feather up the top. He has a large stone shield on his back. Oh, Rotary Up champion, wanting to get his extra workout in before he attempts to go for the champion, Craig Slur. And this man lifts up his visor, and you see he's missing both his eyes. It is quite literally just black holes where his eyes used to be. Opponent! I hope you have a good fight. And for God's sake, remember, not to the death.
I know, and I hope you have one as well.
He puts down his visor. Corvis, go ahead and roll me initiative as we go to Cammy real quick. Cammy, I'm just so that we don't take forever and I can focus mostly on Corvis's. Is it okay if I kind of just do like a blackout as we just say that Cammy loses his shit in the pits?
Oh, totally okay with that.
Yeah, you go on a massacre, Cammy. They underestimated the fuck out of you. And I wouldn't say they regret it, because of course they love the show. Tearing limbs off, throwing them, explosions. It's a grand fucking show. But it is almost brutal in nature. And hard to watch at times, as you're like smashing methods together. They release a rabid set of goblins at one point, and as the goblins run out, you just pick them up by the leg and slam them into the ground, picking up one spear and skewering 4 of them on it as you throw it towards the last one, pitting it to the wall. You go on an absolute massacre of these goblins.
Murder them, kill them all.
Rip them apart.
Whip and tail until it's done.
And by the end of it, you're surrounded in a literal pool of blood. It is a moment of absolute just brutality as you're just surrounded by these corpses. The crowd cheering your name. Cammy! Cammy! Cammy!
Can I hear them chanting Cammy?
You will towards the end of the bout.
Oh, okay.
So, Corvis, he attacks first. Bum rushes you. This mighty, essentially tank, a bull coming towards you.
Abby? Yeah, I'm going to use my maneuver brace just to get one attack off.
Absolutely, go ahead and give me your attack roll. Oh my god!
What the actual fuck?
Fuck you too.
What is happening?
There's no way that we have gotten this many D20s in one session. This is
And
actually
I
so
dealt
much.
14 hits.
Yeah, a 14 doesn't hit. As you try to slam his foot, trying to catch him off guard with your sword, you end up stabbing just into the plate mail, stabbing your sword into the ground. And with that, he takes a big advantage, picking you up by your throat. And in the most brutal anime fashion, I'm not even gonna have him do both his attacks just to give you a bit of a chance for this. He slams you into the wall, leaving the Corvus style imprint. You're going to take 22 points of damage.
Oh, fuck. I just spit out some black blood.
As Rocco, you see his back almost get broken as he gets slammed into the wall.
Oh no.
Maybe we should have bet on Cammy after all, fuck.
Rocco, you have a moment before Corvus's turn. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I definitely want to. Am I like kind of towards the back of the crowd where people can't really see me?
Well, you're invisible, so I like to imagine that you would have been near the front to be ready to cast a spell if you wanted.
Well, the thing is that I'm going to be uninvisible, and then I have to re-invisible, right? So
Yeah, for at
there's
least
about-
6 seconds.
At least 6
So
seconds.
there's going to be
yeah.
about 6 seconds where I'm going to be visible.
So how far away do you need for haste?
30 feet.
This is a really risky play, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
You could be up to 30 feet away, so you could be amongst the crowd, yeah. If you want to give me a stealth check with advantage, you can try it.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, it is definitely risky, though. Keep in mind, all around... Okay!
Oh.
Natural 20!
Get fucked!
Huh?
That is...
I-
what, like 6
something's wrong
nat
with
20s
roll 20, dude.
now? 6 nat 20s?
That's actually 8 of them.
I can't wait to get my nat 20s.
Yeah, everyone
Yeah,
gets
but-
one.
yeah.
You get one. You get one.
Yeah, you know how Corvus is usually the one that's getting like super high rolls and all that?
Not
That's
today.
not happening. Yeah, it's not happening. It's what okay, I want to know what's going on with roll 20. Something's going on.
It is absolutely statistically insane right now. So, Rocco, without even a flinch, you walk over. And I was going to say that, like, he's right. Cammy is right. You're around our Hell's Children guards, but they don't fucking see you. You're just, like, basically hiding under a woman's dress. You reach out, grab Corvis's, like, arm. What do you want to cast?
Haste.
You cast Haste. And with the nat 20, I'll let you cast a second spell if you want to do a healing spell as well.
Let me see. What would be a good, helpful second spell?
Like whom? I don't think I will.
No, I don't think I will. Good luck, Corvis.
I mean, it's not like I'm fighting a construct or a fellow undead.
Yeah, I guess I'll throw a healing word out. That's the best heal spell I got.
Alright. Weird, that's a D4, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, but could I cast it at a higher level?
Oh, you could.
Do it. Give me all the healing.
14 healing.
14 healing. Alright, not bad. So now you only technically took 6 damage. As Corvis, simultaneously you feel that green energy fill you, that speedy luck. And then at the same time, you feel that healing as a single word. You got this, Corvis.
That's not a single word.
Hold on, I was gonna say, Corvis lights up magically on his tongue. As you feel your name enter into you, you're like, I am Corvis. I got this! And as that magical word of your own name hits you, you feel your wounds knit. You spit the blood on the ground as the Goliath backs up. You come from your hole. It is your turn.
I'm going to simply crack my neck. Sauce. Bonus action. I'm going to transform into my ravens.
Ooh.
And using one of them, I'm going to fly up. And 2 others go to the left, to the right, to distract the Goliath.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them goes right above him. And that one I'm going to transform out of.
Amazing. Give me advantage when you attack him, as he is bamboozled. As you just fucking Bioshock Infinite style, you just poof away in the ravens, and you just reappeared above him, wow, to slam him down.
They want a sword, I give them one. And I'm going to use my Fang Bite for this first attack.
Nice.
That was my... We'll know that.
Remember, you still have to attack with advantage. Okay.
I don't know why that happened. 16
good. Let me see, 16. I would say 16 does hit, because while I gave him the look of full armor, it is only half plate armor that he has. So you do barely grab him, and as he's trying to like throw you off and buck you, you just lean your head back and bite into his neck.
For 5 points of damage.
What was that?
And I'm going to...
Woo!
Oh,
Since it's not
jeez.
a construct and
Oof.
or undead, I'm going to take my bonus to the next attack roll I do, which is equal to the piercing damage dealt by the bite.
Okay.
So I have +5 to my attacks.
Fair enough.
I'm going for my second attack.
With haste, you have like 5 attacks, right?
I have 3 attacks. If I action souls, I have 5 attacks.
Right, action surge is right.
What I'm going to also do.
Okay, so yes, 5 attacks.
Fuck you, not 20 bits.
What the fuck?
I don't even need a +5. I'm adding a +5 though. 33, like 32 in total.
So, considering how many nat 20s, can we just say that the mission was successful at this point?
Damn,
I
dear
forgot
Corvis.
how we do crits.
It would just be double the damage.
So okay, so 1d8 +4 times 2. Got it.
Yes.
14 in total.
Okay.
That's times 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's times 2.
So 24.
So that's
On
No.
just that first
Wait.
one.
That's 7.
It's 7 times 2 equals 14.
Oh, do you not add your strength for
Oh.
that?
It should automatically add strength.
Oh, it does. Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay, so 14.
Huh.
Oh, okay, I totally forgot it does that automatically. That's my bad.
And then I'm going to take my haste 1 action for my third attack. 19 does hit.
That does hit.
For a beautiful, beautiful max damage of 12.
Oh my god. You still have 2 more attacks from your action surge, right?
Yep. Action souls time, baby.
Yes, Corvis,
This is
let's
actually
do
nuts.
it.
Actually nuts.
Actually nuts.
And I'm going to use my last Bardic inspiration for this one.
Yep, from your
Bardic.
Bardic.
Bardic or barbaric?
For a 14 in total.
That one does unfortunately miss.
Same.
Oh.
Alright, and then you have your last attack? Yeah.
16.
That would hit, yes.
For a 6.
Okay,
That is what,
so
8.
Corvus, you start the fight after getting slammed, absolutely dunked on, and Rocco fucking pulling an absolute G move, hiding under a woman's dress, grabbing you real quick, casting spells, and then re-rubbing your dagger and invisibility himself. Rocco, you lean back into the crowd and see Corvus fucking go sicko mode. He launches into the air, falls down, grabs him by the neck, biting him, and then from biting him, rips off the helmet and starts slashing this guy absolutely crazy around the head. Eventually,
I'm also going to kick off and try to run Max away.
absolutely easy. You fucking
I'm now 70 feet away from this guy.
absolutely. You're going absolutely nuts. With the nat 20, I'll say you do it without an attack of opportunity, just because of the landing. And
Awesome.
so you land on top, and you're basically just slamming into this guy. Kratos on top of a fucking like large beast style. You're just fucking slamming into him, and eventually, when you're about to behead him, he catches your blade with his hand, pushing you off. That's that one hit that misses. You end up jumping off as he tries to whack you with his hand. You bum rush him real quick, slashing down his gut and running past him.
And once I'm far away, I'm just going to do the classic "Are you entertained?" pose.
The audience
Are you not entertained?
cheers. Corvis! 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 In the distance, though, Rocco, you also hear, Cammy! 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 Both of them are excelling in the pits right now. Turning to you, Corvus, the Goliath. Urgh. Bloodied already. I will not be bested. Urgh. By a new challenger. I am the one who will dethrone the champion. Ah! He like, bum rushes you with the halberd once again. This time taking 2 full swings at you.
Okay, but hello, Blaze again.
Absolutely. Go ahead and give me your attack. One of them was almost a nat 1 for this guy. Holy shit.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Yeah, that 2 and your 12 basically clash. You slam your swords into each other. You basically just parry his halberd away, and then from that point, does an 18 hit you?
I have 19 regular AC. I have +2 from haste. 21.
Yep.
So as he swings, you just duck Neo style. You don't mean duck. You lean back Matrix style as the halberd goes across your face. You see your own reflection. You give a smile, and a twinkle handles in your ear, or in your smile.
Huh, so that's what it looks like after all these years.
Yeah, roguishly handsome.
Do Dampiers have reflections?
Dampiers
doesn't say
do, I
anything.
believe, yes.
It doesn't say anything in the thing, so I assume that they don't.
Yeah, I'm assuming that they do just because they don't also have that like necrosis stuff that vampires have. So I'm assuming that the human side takes a little bit more precedence.
For now.
For now. So Corvis, it is your turn again. While you're rolling your attacks, Rocco, you see at the entrance walking in to watch Corvis a bloodied Cammy. Not bloodied like he is hurt. He is covered in blood.
I'm going to do a repeat of what I did for the first round. Bonus action wave into the strike run over.
This time I imagine instead of going up, you go right, and you go, alright, from behind.
Yeah.
Alright,
He expects me from the corner above. Doesn't matter, it's 25 to hit for the first one.
Easy. You cut out his leg, his Achilles heel.
I have 8 damage in total.
8 damage.
Eat shit, motherfucker!
Fuck off, another nat 20. You...
14 damage again!
Alright, I'll see you guys later.
You absolutely obliterate him, ribboning up his armor, slashing up the all the stuff holding his armor together. And suddenly, as you're about to lift your hand up, or you lift your sword up for another attack, a hand sprouts up. Wait! I yield! I yield.
Has it been a minute?
It has been 54 seconds. You have one more attack you have to do.
Alright, I'm going to do it non-lethally.
Nice.
You just hear Rocco from the fucking crowd. Do it, pussy!
Do it,
Well,
bitch!
fuck, I have to do it.
Yo, I got this shit on video. It's going on YouTube.
I'm not going to roll for damage. Instead, the way I did it, I flip my grip on my sword so the blade is pointing down and stab it right next to his head into the floor, showing that I could have easily killed him right there and then.
As the timer passes, the bell rings, and he yells, I yield! Coughing blood. I yield! I can't risk it. I can't risk it. I can't risk dying. Not today. He gets up, slowly, but surely, using his halberd as a walking stick. The crowd cheering. Corvis, you get an extra 30 gold thrown at you.
Fuck yeah, I've got him in hand, that's right, wait, yeah.
And with that, you also see amongst the ground a single scroll.
Grab me that scroll, I don't know what it is, Walker might like it.
As you heft it on the outside, it says, let me see, D&D 5e spells.
Man, I got worried when I got yeeted into the wall, like, oh nope.
That was a comeback. I have to say, 2 nat 20s was a fucking comeback. Holy shit. It is a spell for animate objects.
And he has a book for golems. He might be able to use this.
You put the scroll of animate objects away in your backpack, and you get out and easily, Cammy, you get 2,500 gold back from the. So okay, Rocco, you make 2,500 gold from your 1,000 gold invest, and same thing for you, Corvis.
How much?
2,500.
So it's a 1,500 gold profit.
Yes. You guys have risked yourselves in the pit today and made it out slightly richer. And I swear to God,
Not me.
if it wasn't for your nat 20s, it would have been much harder from the fucking sneaking to the damage. I swear to God.
Yeah, for my fight, just a D20 was just constantly rolled every single time. Or a nat 20. What did I just say? Oh my God.
Cammy, I will say, because you put on such a good show, you as well get some stuff thrown into your thing. You got
nice.
56 gold thrown in.
Nice.
And you got someone accidentally, you hear them, oh, my ring! They throw a ring of. Let's see. Is this a good one?
I swear if it's a ring of protection, that'd be funny.
Actually, it's a ring of arcane hand.
What the hell is that?
I will post it right here for you. It is this spell. It is a. Oh, okay. Sorry. Hold on. Let me send it in chunks. Apparently.
You got it.
Yeah, Discord doesn't like long messages unless you have nitro.
Yeah.
Holy hell, that is so much.
It is.
It's a 5th level spell.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It
Is that good?
It's a pretty decent one. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know anything about magic.
So
The highest I cast is a 3rd level spell.
Huh.
Absolutely. So you see a ring with it looks to be a hand fist closed around as if the fist itself is the ring. You see it glow ever so slightly and subtly.
Ooh. And at this point, I've like come back from my escapade, only remembering bits and pieces and seeing a lot of red.
And if you like that video and like to see more content, please drop a like and subscribe to Wolfer28, or give us a follow and a rating on both Spotify and iTunes as Bardic Logs. Thank you very much, and we hope to see you next time.